Hey, what's up everyone? Today I want to talk about 5 fragrances that I think are totally underrated, or in Boston as we like to say, sleepers. These are absolute gems. You never hear them talked about. A lot of times we talk about the same fragrances over and over again. I think these are 5 fragrances that are perfect for the fall, super underrated, and I love them all. So let's get into the list. The first one I want to talk about is from a house that gets criticized a lot for longevity, performance issues, but the scents are all fantastic. Every one of them that I've smelled from this house are great and unique in their own way. But the house I'm talking about is John Varvatos, and the scent, John Varvatos, the original. Guys, this scent is so good. The other thing I want to add with this list, I didn't mean for this to happen, but these all sort of fall under the cheapy category, so that's just a bonus. So right off the top with this one, I get fruity, sweetness. Some of the notes in here are dates, tamarind, so sweet, fruity notes. But as it dries down a bit, you start to get that olibanum or that frankincense, coriander seed. It's warm and spicy in the mid. It has some vanilla. This scent is fantastic. This is a really versatile scent. Again, I don't get great longevity, but this is one that I don't mind over spraying. It's cheap. I would say it's less than average longevity. But some of the positives, it's not your typical designer. It's unique in its own right. It's versatile. You guys know I love having that versatility, being able to put on a scent during the day. You could wear it to the office, but then also go out to dinner that night and not have to change up your fragrance. Obviously, there are days that we love to do that. We're wearing 3 or 4 fragrances. Yeah, and the leather in this adds to the masculinity of this. I would say that this is a super masculine fragrance. Really fantastic scent. I recommend this scent to anybody who likes versatility, who wants something a little bit different. And I love this bottle too. It sort of has this leather binder on it. Sort of grayish bottle, grayish juice. John Varvatos, the original. So this next scent I have heard talked about a little bit, but I would still say that it's sort of an underrated fragrance because of what it gets compared to. The scent I'm talking about, and I will say that this house I'm not totally crazy about. I've had a couple fragrances from this house and I just haven't been crazy about them. They've actually smelt a little bit cheap to me. But this one is the exception to that, in my opinion. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Fresh and spicy up top. Obviously, this gets compared to Versace Eros. I like this better than Versace Eros. Bergamot, black pepper up top. You have a plum note. It's fruity. You still get that green mint. It's not as overpowering as it is in Eros. You have some sandalwood. This scent is awesome for 20 bucks. I would say that I get above average longevity out of this. Really good projection, just like Eros. But this is sort of a grown man's Eros, if that makes any sense. I get it's a little more mature. If you have $20 burning a hole in your pocket, you got to try Guess 1981 Los Angeles. So this next fragrance was actually a blind buy, and I have to say all these were blind buys, but this one I really enjoy it, and it comes from a line that the intense version of this has gotten a lot of hype, and this one has sort of fallen by the wayside. No one talks about it, but I absolutely love it. The fragrance I'm talking about is Azzaro Pour Homme Nighttime. Oh, guys, this is fantastic. Just fresh, spicy up top from the nutmeg. You have vetiver and cedar in here. But what really stands out When you first spray this, it's this bitter orange and rhubarb that is so realistic smelling. It smells like you pulled the root from the ground. It's so fresh. It's almost vegetal, but as it dries down, it becomes sort of like an aftershave-y, manly fougere. As far as performance goes on this one, I get about 7 to 8 hours. It has fantastic projection the first couple of hours. Like I said, I get that sort of aftershave with a twist to it. That rhubarb is beautiful. The bitter orange too. It can come off a little bit mature, but I've smelled fragrances similar to this that are way more mature smelling, way more old man smelling than this. This, if you're over 30, you can get away with. Really beautiful scent. This is actually one of my favorite pickups of 2021. It's Azzaro Pour Homme, nighttime. So this next fragrance, again, another blind buy that I absolutely fell in love with. You hear about all of the flankers, you don't hear much about this one. But people that know about it absolutely love it. It's different, it's unique. The fragrance I'm talking about, Issey Miyake, Dissey Pour Homme. Guys, this scent, so unique, so different. That's one theme with these, is that, you know, obviously with the exception being, I think, Guess 1981 Los Angeles, because that smells like arrows. These are all unique in their own right. All really good. What I get right away from this is the citrus. It's a citrus overload up top. It's really nice. It has yuzu, mandarin, bergamot up top. Then it gets warm and spicy. You have some cinnamon, some cardamom, but what starts to come out after the first couple of minutes of spraying this is an incense note. Now that's what makes this so different. The incense mixed with the citrus up top, it's unique. It's not something that you smell often. It might be off-putting to some people. You may not like this, but what it will do is separate you from a crowd. It's gonna make you stand out. You will get compliments from this, but you might also get some negative attention from this. But I will say this has beautiful sillage. If you are walking by someone, you leave a trail that just someone is going to stop you and say, what are you wearing? Again, just extremely unique, super fresh. That freshness never really goes away. But what's cool about it is that freshness, that warmth from some of those spices, the cardamom, mixed with the incense. Beautiful. Perfect for the fall weather. Issey Miyake, Dissey Pour Homme, intense. So this final scent, I never hear anything about. I picked this up. Kohl's was, if you don't know, some of the Kohl's, if you have a Kohl's near you, Sephora actually took over the beauty department in some of these Kohl's stores. Essentially, whatever perfumes and colognes, these Kohl's stores that were transitioning to Sephora taking over, they were liquidating a lot of their fragrances. So I literally got maybe 6 or 7 fragrances that day for probably $50, and this was one of them. It comes from a house that doesn't really have any standout fragrances. I mean, it has some okay ones, but I think from this particular line, this is the best one. The fragrance I'm talking about is Kenneth Cole Mankind Hero. Wow. So what I get from this, one of the notes in this is mountain air, and I totally get it. It smells airy, aromatic. It's a vanilla, it's woody, lavender. I mean, I feel like I'm outside on a mountain somewhere, just breathing in the fresh air. But it's actually, this gets compared to Boss Bottled, not the intense version, but the original Boss Bottled. And I get that comparison. There's also something a bit metallic in it, but it's not off-putting. I like it a lot. It adds to the scent. This is an easy reach. This is a dumb reach. It's super cheap For those days of fall that you just want to throw something on and smell great, this is it. I mean, it's perfect for that. Performance is average, I would say. I get about 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, it's a beautiful scent, guys. You gotta try it. Kenneth Cole, Mankind Hero. Another one you never hear about. Well, I appreciate you guys watching today. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up or down. Doesn't matter to me. Just, I would love the engagement. It would be fantastic for you guys to like the video. All the fragrances that I talked about here today, guys, will be listed in the links below in my description. For now, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.